The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
He's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
This guy Solid Snake.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good.
Sneaky time.
Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
We gotta find the new Metal Gear.
All right,
Tanker.
let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
802. Circle 2 still. Thanks for the likes.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
To the chopper. Oh no. Terrorists.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size.
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Look at this.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
USSR.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka?
Russians
Cam off
taking over.
chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow
I'll do
Moses.
my best.
Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
That was controls. Snake. Python. Thanks for the likes. I'll find the box. Wait. Look at my gun. Oh no. Don't laugh at me, I'm new to this.
Snake, you have an empty magazine in your hand. Why are you still carrying that around? Select the magazine and throw it using the weapon button. The noise will draw enemy soldiers toward wherever the magazine lands. How strong you push the button determines how large a swing you take. Take aim using first-person view and try to land it where it will lure the enemy away.
I'm not using anything. I just use punches there. This is Sons of Liberty, by the way. I didn't kill him. I just raised him, punched him. Little spinny things around him. So, empty the magazine. Press square button to hold. Release to throw. What? I don't have the gun. I don't even know the controls for this. People are laughing at me.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Understood. Increase defenses
Good
on
up.
the deck door area. Ensure that the intruder does not gain access to the ship.
Oh crap, we found the body. Can you even move bodies in this? Can't. I couldn't even pick it up. How? Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna see him, he's gonna see me. Controls are dying. Damn it!
I got him. Send reinforcements.
I don't know! Knock him out. Knock him out. Ow. Oh my god. Which button? That one. I did. I'm pretty bad at this. I don't even know the freaking controls. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to learn controls. I'm gonna get told off now.
Snake, it looks like that door can't be opened from the deck. You can infiltrate the ship through other doors.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
Not good.
Increase defenses on aft deck door area. Ensure that the intruder does not gain access.
Oh no.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Punch. Punch. I didn't kill him. That's pretty. Yeah, look. The spinny things.
Snake, go through that door into the...
Okay. I don't pick him up then. I don't know, this is getting confusing. Look at that. Yeah. Thanks for the likes, by the way. Look at the, you're looking at rebuds. Metal Gear Solid Gamer. I can't even crouch. Look, when I crouch, I end up crawling. I can't just, you know, dip down and just walk like that. Like in Hitman or something. Oh, so I can't do it. I can't just do it on a normal floor, can I? So I've got these things. And the SIGs, sensors, camera, Russian, and I got the other gun there. Actually, yeah, good point. Okay. Ow. Oh, that one. You completed all these games, haven't you? Doesn't work.
This reminds me of when we first met.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake.
I'm gonna be right back, everyone. Don't want me to make your food for you. You can look at that. Don't know how to do things. This is the second game. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, because I leave my traces. Okay. So, triangle's my bloody button. There's one to go in. Square button to aim and release to fire. Oh, got it. Can't pick up. Okay, oh. Oh. So I put them in the locker. I'll get your food in a second. But the only way to pick them up is to unequip. Open the locker. Okay, what do I do now? Oh. Okay. Finally. Okay. Oops. Yep. Bones is having her food now. Miss Bones completed every single Metal Gear Solid game, so not the Nintendo ones, the PlayStation ones. PSP. Oh. How do you even do that? Yep. Oh, it is square, isn't it, usually? The front gun. Oops. Front gun. I'm not used to these controls like that. There we go. Okay, so let's put that away. Alright. I need to find some lockers. Living here. Drag him down. Up your gun, come on. Why not? need to find locker for him. Okay, locker there. Okay, go down. Oop, what do I do? Okay.
Freeze.
Freeze. Why? Smelly soldier. Yeah, I got flies around me. Oh, what do I do to go, get US. Let's get USP first. Right. It's B, so that's circle. So going from right to left, it's usually square, triangle, X. Almost everyone. X. Circle. Good circle. Back here. I'm gonna go back to oh there. Okay. Okay, you didn't see me. You can go eat. Wait, which way do I go? I'm getting lost here. I think I have, haven't I? Oop, down there. Go around here for now, just stay there. Right. Over here, wasn't it? Okay. Pick him up. Oops. Oh. Someone there, isn't there? Into down. Getting lost. Which way should I go? We're going this way for now. Yeah. Let's try it again.
Who is
Oh.
that? It's the enemy. I need that.
I am.
What's going on? Respond. We've lost communication with
I wasn't looking at the minimap, I was looking. Yeah. Right. I'm back to where I was. And that's when I came off, wasn't it? Right. So the lockers are here. But just open the lockers up. Wow. Right. There must be an easier way to get my gun. Not that one. Okay. Pick 'em up now. Okay, so this is where I was. Didn't go up this way, did I? Right. That's where I got lost before. So which way? Oops, someone there. Hey, which way? All I need is to get a picture of the metal gear on the ship. Alright.
Snake, There's a surveillance camera in place. Once you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind spot right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
Chaff grenades. Oh. All I've got is a tranquilizer and chaff grenades. And my other one is... yeah. Okay, what do I do? Just pull that down. What am I supposed to do?
What?
Hey, what? Right. Okay, let me just do bandage first. Circle. Got half-life, so I'll just use my bandage. Or, no, I'll do a meal actually. I've got more. Yeah. The circle is... Circle's just punch. 1 second. Meal ready to eat to restore. Oh, I've got to do it now. That's it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Special meal, isn't it? Like for an army. Right, there's loads of people there. I don't think they can see me. Oh. What should we use?
What you're wielding right now is a converted Beretta M92F, designed to fire tranquilizer rounds. A direct hit will knock the target unconscious. Think of those rounds as tiny syringes. The impact of the round causes the mixing of two chemicals in the shell. The resulting gas compresses a tiny piston and injects the tranquilizer in the bullet's tip into the target's skin. The tranquilizer's effects are felt at different times depending on where the bullet lands. A head or heart shot will take effect immediately, but a round that hits somewhere like feet or hands will take a while. Use the first-person view attack for maximum accuracy. The gun is fitted with a suppressor, so there's no need to worry about alerting the enemy with the noise. But since it is a tranquilizer gun, the M9 has its limitations. All it can do is knock the enemy unconscious. Keep that in mind.
Telling me? I don't know.
So, you've got rations now.
Oh. Allows you to recover life. That was in advance. Left. That's the one. Right. Melons. Doesn't look like there's anyone there. This is a nap room or something. Okay. There's a button once. Where? Okay. Right, where's that cardboard box? Aha, I got it already. Classic, isn't it? Didn't he do this in the first game, or in the first Metal Gear Solid? So I just stop when they're looking, yeah. I'm an orange. I'm a walking orange. Yep. How's there? Where's my cardboard box? Fashion.
So he was about to have dinner.
And got a bullet in the head instead. Poor bastard.
That must be the mess hall.
It's pretty small considering the size of the ship.
I guess modern tankers are so automated that you only need a crew of about 20. That's not a lot to feed. There's a lot of things there, but make sure you don't disturb anything and leave traces. The enemy might notice.
Save now. Right.
there!
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
I don't have any shaffers left. Okay. What? I'm gonna have up to 50. The first number was 2. I'll just have to drop more bodies, don't I? What do I do? Oh yeah. Hold on.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
Olga Vanessa Martel.
We are
That's the actress.
nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Hmm. You got special powers.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Hmm. Let's shoot her with tranquilizer guns.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
How do I aim like this? Oh. That's like, look. A chocolate cookie. Why can't it be just a cookie? I can't just aim, press the right trigger and aim in this with that trigger and aim. Easy it is. Oh, after. Run, run! It was stuck in that position, I let go. Run. How do I jump over to her? Or do I have to stay here? Run, run! I like these controls, are not very good. This side. What? There. Right. the light, yeah.
Take this! Take this!
Onto this side there.
Take this! Take this! Take this!
I'll get to her, can I?
Take this! Here you are.
Come on.
Take this!
Oh. I'm aiming for her. I was going to also aim for the ass. I hear her there, look. She's not losing much. Let's have Russian first. Resident Evil games, it's so hard to play, but you know. Over there. There. We can take lots of guns. Don't have a real gun yet. Do I get come on. Stay still. Supposed to freaking get real bullets, aren't I?
Take this!
Loads of real bullets now. Like, I'll give you a sword, and I'll give you a banana. That's what it feels like.
Take
There you go. Her health's still full 100%. I want likes for that. I did well. Tranquilizer won't hurt the baby, will they? That's right.
Cipher?
Cipher.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
So, got a gun now. I've got loads of ammo. Go and pick her up. Okay. Yeah, you got a chat. Let's bring a bit more over here. Oh, yep. I don't go out there. Did you see the Russian? Oh, they're there. Try again. Gonna wake up uncomfortable, isn't she? Oh wow. Well, you know, just felt wrong because she's pregnant. You know, she's, you know, one of the bad guys. Ooh. Grandma G. Grandma G. Like Ali G's winter clothing, isn't it? But how do I know where to go in this? Like, there's a map. It doesn't tell you, does it? Oh no, I've got to go to the network here on the ship somewhere. I'm going to... Okay. What I need to do is... I've got 61 bullets. Actually, I've got 15 bullets for that one now. Wasn't the tank. Very done. I love the trank gun. Reckon. Speak to friends.
This is the bridge, but it's not just a place where you steer the ship. In a modern tanker, navigational, engine control, communication, and all other major operational functions are consolidated in the bridge. The ship is autopiloted via a global positioning satellite system. This is a precision instrument we're talking about here, so it's probably best to leave it alone.
Then we're going the right way? We're going back?
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
It's a decent one. USP.
The USP fires real bullets, not the knockout rounds the M9 uses. You know that, right? The USP isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind. Having the USP will make combat easier, but being undetected is still the best way to go, okay?
I've saved now. I don't think I'm supposed to be going back down here, do you? I don't think I'm supposed to go back down where it came. I'll go around here for a bit and see what's... Oops. Anything else here? Yeah. Not until the thing comes. Where's she gone? Well. 4, 5. Remote. Oh, yeah, because yeah.
Snake, Metal Gear is in the holds below the tanker's deck. Go down.
Right. Is this? Okay. Yeah, I was just working out because I was in the ship before and I thought very bottom. Really is bottom. Right, so it's down here. Explosives there. And camera there. I need a chakra thing again, don't I? Nice. Let's go. Coming. Do I restore that chakra again? The camera there. There. That camera's looking at facing the door. Yeah. Oh. But I was coming at the door, so it was harder. See that red door there? Do it now. Right, I got you. It's safe to shoot now. Okay. Yeah. What? Why did they make the controls hard? You know, while switching. I can't believe you've done all this used to be. I remember.
Who's there? Who's that?
Oh shit. Let me go down. Go down. I can shoot the camera now. That's so. Hold down. Press P. Aim. No. Aim. Oh my god. Just count with the gun. Keep going down. Yeah. These are stickers, aren't they? Saw them for. Ooh, power system. Oh.
Who's there?
No one. Nobody's here. I'm in your head. I'm in your head. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember him saying. He says a lot of things, doesn't he? He says a lot of things. Oh, right. I thought that was dog tags. Yeah, well, I don't think he'd like dog tags, to be honest. I don't think Snake would like dog tags. I don't think Snake would. Because they make too much noise, won't they? Yeah, it'd be like your medals upstairs. They make a lot of noise. We'll just do that.
It's the enemy. Hand it down.
Shit. Open the bum. Where did you come from? I tried to get through here. That's why I went through it before.
Who's that? Enemy sight. Requesting.
My gun's gone. I need keep saying for you to play, but you're like, no, I'm not playing it. It's like, I know. This is why I never played it, because it's really hard. I find this hard.
Who's there?
Right, reset now. The reset is all. There's people there. I'm just gonna start using real bullets and freaking kill them all. What? How did you miss that snake? Well, let's go back. Let's go this way. Do they respawn or something? I've got to kill these. Right. I know. Let's play here. We'll go outside now, yeah? How do I go down? There's no way down. Oh, go out and then go down. Okay, it's down here, isn't it? That door was locked before. That door was actually locked.
Raven?
No, it's not. Who? Oh. Come on. Down. Thank you. Oh. In there. Put back in. I'll speak to the guy. No. Just been here.
Snake, there should be a staircase down to the holds in the northwest section of the engine room. Head west.
Head west. So I have to go through that door, don't I? Okay. That one.
Freeze.
Okay, I can. Okay. So I'll put them somewhere, I'll leave them there. Oh, in here. Good. Oh. Hey. That's good. I thought it was good before. Thanks for the likes. It's free now. Ooh.
Freeze.
Freeze. Going down, aren't we? There we go. And more down. Down, 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 down. I got grenades. More down. think we have to go up just to go down again. We'll try. See what's up there. Been there, so whoop. Over here maybe. Go down this way. Been everywhere now. There's a little door somewhere, isn't there? What do you do when you get lost in this? He keeps leaning against me for like. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's the start, wasn't it? Maybe, no. Oh. Maybe that way. Checking. I was going down. So you go down, didn't you? Go down.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
In the locker, in the locker. It's close.
Freeze.
Actually, isn't this where I've been before? Yeah, that's where I had all those guys, wasn't it? I was open all the lockers, yeah.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Ah. Oh. Like that one. That's it there, isn't it? Climb. I think it's so hard to climb things.
Snake, are you okay?
Yeah. God. Wait a second. Saved it before, but yet it didn't save. Right. Do all that crap again. Right. Well, a little quicker now, isn't it? It is quicker now. Engine room. Side. There we go.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Safe now.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
Where's the third one?
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
And he died. Right. One there.
What's going on?
One gone. Okay. There you go. Past the guns.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Right. This way. Yeah, also aims on. He's going that way, isn't it? Oh dear. So I'll kill you with my tranquilizer gun.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
How did I know I was there?
Aim for the knife.
Oh.
Who goes there?
Oh, Shalashaska.
Oh, it's him.
Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Yeah. Got a different name, hasn't he? Got a revolver or something. Oh, it's an ocelot. Oh. Right. He's met him before, hasn't he? In the first game.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Hmm.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, We're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
Oh,
current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
Remember
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
is this my rifle? Others like it,
Okay,
but this one
Snake,
is mine.
let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Oh no.
The development of Metal Gear
That'd be
Ray as
like
a countermeasure to these
beep, beep,
pirated
beep, 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 beep,
weapons
wouldn't it?
forces. The only thing that can stand up to a
That was
Metal
a-
Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. They are all
think
working
Quality's
on
way better,
deploying
isn't
their
it?
own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We
This
initiated
way.
development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such...
Funny.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of raid. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
No.
The development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability.
You hear that sound like
The world is about to see
40
a
times.
swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces.
Why is this so
Development
annoying?
of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal
You
Gear
remember
is,
doing
of
this,
course,
man?
another Metal Gear. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike
Get it this
capability.
time.
The world
Patience
is
is
about
key.
to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Here.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The
But it's
blind
okay,
rush
it's
to
the next
nuclear
bit which is hard.
proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
Yes, it's
Ours is not
Ray.
the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
oh, this is
It is
this
a
bit
fact
which
that
I
players in
find.
favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of raid. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their... The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the Anti-Ballistic Missile Agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program.
Quick.
Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval.
Yes. On it.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
There it is. Front, left, front, right, and symbol. Yeah. And there's loads of guards there.
Metal Gear.
Hey.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard joint tactical information.
Bloody hell. I got like 200 guns in my head.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected.
Camera.
And make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them.
Right. Where do I get the pictures from? Got the camera there, but where do I stand?
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Did you?
Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Good.
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
All right.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century.
All right.
Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over.
Two minutes, 19 seconds.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Left. Front. Left. Front. Left.
All right.
Front.
Aha.
Getting back to the topic at hand.
Hey.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the right! Intruder to the left! Intruder to the right! Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times. Getting back to the topic at hand.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
Nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of raid. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
Good.
Father, I want to leave a better world for future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from
Good.
Okay, isn't it?
good.
of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
3 stars, 3 circles, isn't it? One here.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Right. All right.
Left. Down. To move on, President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater. Move in undetected.
All right.
Where do I go now?
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over.
That's that room.
We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military.
What's going on? Snake!
I'd like you all to think about what that means. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control, and then...
Oh my god. But, you got me.
I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Funny, isn't it?
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think...
Really? That close to sleep.
Think about what that means. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
I need some money.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over.
2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control.
What's going on?
I'd like you all to think about what that means. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons-grade. Once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left! This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
Look further there. Really paid. No.
Snake, respond! Snake!
No.
Snake!
Toilet. Right, let's try again. What I'm going to try and do is you see Adidas. Which one's this? Sons of Liberty. Metal Slug. We do have a Metal Slug here, don't we? Yeah, get photos. Is it Ray? Of Ray? He's walking though. He's not freaking crawling. Like crawling now. Yep, done that. Uh-huh. Okay, I know what to do now.
I'd like you all to think about what that means. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. I seem to be repeating myself.
No.
I'd like you all to think about what that means. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add metal...
Hey.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Next up is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. And the next one is... The other photo of the front works. You don't need to take another one. The next one's... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. And the next one is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. Oh.
Yeah, all the photos. Beach is about to wind up. Get the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you! Die, you dog!
He killed the father.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Victor's dog. They're not much for him, are they? Does he see them in slow motion or something? Oh my god. How is Solid Snake gonna be?
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
This is about one of the best stories, PS2. That's what I was looking at. No game didn't have much of the story, or it's just that you like using.
Ocelot!
Blast from the past.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Ah. The bad guy.
Once a physical prodigy.
Yeah.
Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man.
He's solid, isn't he?
Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
So he was never Russian, was he? He thought he was Russian. Let me guess, he reacts Russian or something. Yeah. Well, the Colonel thought he was Russian, didn't he? That's what he said. That's what he called him, traitorous. Oh dear.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Didn't play this bit, new territory now. At least how did you try to do it? That's that way. Guns. There you go. Ah, yeah. He was working with them, wasn't he? Oh, he was. That's what they were saying. What are they talking about? Yeah. So the real Ostet was Russian. Snake fakes American, isn't he?
We have a problem.
So only cloning. But that's the next one after this. There's Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, and Metal Gear Solid 2, Snake Eater. On the and then. Oh, so they made a mistake. Yeah. I've not seen this before, this one.
Snake! Snake!
Pretty cool, this. Thanks for the likes. It's Metal Gear Solid 2. In case you're wondering. PlayStation 2 game.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
No, I'm keeping an eye out on quick time events. Just in case it's Resident Evil. So, yeah. Oh, the cutscenes for the time.
At the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake
Pretty good
on
for
the
its time,
scene.
isn't it?
The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course.
What year did this come out? 2001. That's really good for his time. Yeah. Yeah, that was a long intro. Very long intro. Wow. Yeah.
What?
Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb. Oh. I'm gonna read the ends, but it's not.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell.
Navy SEALs.
Russian private army members may also be involved.
Ooh,
it's
Navy
a highly
SEAls.
trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Tell them your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
At least I got my box. A famous box.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
I can use real guns now with this terrorists. Of tranquilizer.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
I'll be silent.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
IR means
there was a brand
infrared.
new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden.
That's the one. That's the one.
You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
Nanotechnology is the best.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Okay. Yeah, so our main mission is to go to elevator. Let's search the lockers. Ooh, fashions. In there. In there. Right. I saw someone sneaking around by walking, crawling. Yeah, you have to do it very lightly, don't you? That's not easy, is it? It's... Right. What gun do I have? Tranquilizer. Watch this. Funny.
Raiden, first get to the upper section of the big shell. Take the elevator in the north end of the area.
Messing around and doing
to
gymnastics.
get to the elevator area, Go through the connecting passageway to the north.
He's turning me off because I'm doing gymnastics inside. Hey. Controls were different back then, isn't he? What?
Raiden, that door is watertight.
Yeah, I know how to open it. We covered it in VR training.
True. Proceed with caution.
Stop telling me off, Colonel. Okay.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Right, I got a question. This is not the same snake as in the intro, was it? Is this a different snake to the intro? So, yeah, but is he different? Because he's he didn't know the name of that guy that begins with G. Derek. Church or something. The Colonel. See the snake that was in the one recently, as in the intro. That's it. The one we did before, the ship hanging down. Yeah. Is he the same? Is he the same snake? Okay, there's different snakes. Right. Because he said they're all cloned, aren't they? They're all... Yes.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True.
1 second.
That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Okay. Yep. 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 So he's the okay. So Raiden, he said he was called Snake before. He goes, "What's wrong with Snake?" And then he said, "And right. Oh, yeah, yeah, because snakes are the name of these people here, isn't it? Which are doing the opposite." Yeah, I used to think that as well. So that film was based on this, or was this based? So this was based on the film, right? Yeah, Kurt Russell. Here you go. This is where I got mixed up. Look, there's Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, and Metal Gear Solid 2, Substance. Okay, and then there's Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, and then 3 again, Substance, and that one there. Oh, there's only 2 there. Okay. Yeah, yes. I know your fish. You name your fish. But you actually named your fish after that. So Miss Bones named her fish after all the Metal Gear Solids. We have to get a microphone sorted out so she can explain here as well. This is the yeah. So we have yeah, he did. Like he did. So how come they got Sons of Liberty and Substance as 2? Is that like expansion or something? Yeah, so 2 and 3 is PS2, and then PS3 would be 4 and 5. Okay. So I'm playing the original game. That's pretty good. I don't mind. So we're playing Sons of Liberty, which is original. Yeah. Did he say that Metal Gear Solid 1 was actually just a mission, a VR mission? It wasn't real. Hmm. This is real. Right. Go quickly before they thumbs up flipping. Action button. Action button now. Hell. That was dramatic, wasn't it? Oh, name. What should I call him? Yeah, let's go with the original female one. Alright. At least the A button being okay. Nope. What C E N. There we go. And okay button. Okay. What's and the B's usually back on this controller, but here it's okay. Like, that gets really confusing. View, quick change. Yeah. Also double checking.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident.
That was the pub I used to go
Rosemary
to.
was brought in as a replacement.
Foxhound.
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no
could have been Metal
field
Gear Solid
officer.
fans.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place
His voice
in a
isn't
mission.
David Hayter now, is
We've
it?
learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
It sounds younger.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
What now?
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Right.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Stay on the lookout.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Stay on the lookout. Return to your position. Stay sharp.
Who is that?
Oh my god.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Run to the elevator. Run. Right. We can save it here for now. After this cutscene.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Oh. That's what you meant,
The
wasn't
hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
The whole cloud thing, isn't it?
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no
Being
sentries,
sacked.
but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Right. We'll save it there, and thanks for the follows and likes. Okay, we'll do more tomorrow, okay? And play this game as well on the PlayStation 2. Pretty good.